Hey guys, Blackjack here, and today we are going to be talking about the ship we get in the current event, what's going on, and the weapons. It is the Elachi Qulash Frigate on the PC, and this is the USS Andor. Now I will say this is a tune I don't use a lot. This is a tune I use for when Disruptor Endeavours comes out, we got the Disruptor damage, and also for a dough farm. So don't expect any decent equipment on here. This is just basically a mock-up so I can do those two things on it. Otherwise I never use this tune at all. So what do I think of this ship? For an event ship it's okay. The weapons are okay. The trait on this ship I think is absolutely useless. And the console you get with this ship, which is this one, is I would best describe it as a evasive manoeuvres on steroids. It's just an extra evasive manoeuvres basically with a built-in 10% accuracy rating and 17.1 accuracy rating and 17.1 Starship Energized hull plating, which improves resistances to energy. So basically 2 minute charge, you phase in phase you out to normal space for 5 seconds while phased out, 400% flight turn rate and 400% flight speed, plus 40 inertia. After you phase in for 10 seconds, plus 40 bonus damage to all damage in the front of your ship. So apart from the 40% bonus all damage to attacks in front of your forward arc, everything else is just like a evasive manoeuvres. The trait of the ship is you get invasive manoeuvres. So when you activate evasive manoeuvres, disable nearby forwards bridge officer abilities and you phase in and out during the duration of the evasive manoeuvres. If I just quickly turn around a bit. So basically that is the evasive manoeuvres, what it does. Of the look of the ship, I think the ship looks actually very good. I think those are to do with my engines, but yeah, it looks very nice. I really like the look of the ship itself. As for the weapons, these are the weapons you do get with this ship. You get 8 of them in total. I've only got 7 here because I'm using the Nautican torpedo. So this is the Elachi beam weapon. The main thing about this, besides it being a disruptor weapon, is that you get 2.5% chance of 50 armor penetration and 100% shield penetration. That is the proc that comes with these weapons. Other than that, they're just normal weapons, disruptor weapons. So you do get 8 of them. I've got 7 in one here because, like I said, I'm using disruptor. The Nautican torpedo. For the stats, as I am, like I said, this is not a very good build, but my hull is 71k, so you can see it is a bit squishy. I'm used to like 100k hulls, I'm used to dreadnoughts and carriers, stuff like that. Hull repair rate is 175%. Shields is about 10,000. Resistances are pretty good. My crit chance is 17.8%, the crit rate is 123.1%. It is fairly manoeuvrable, as you can see, and that's not too bad. Let's just have a look at the Starship Bridge, because you do get a custom Starship Bridge with this. I haven't got any other Elachi ships, so I did get asked when I posted this on Discord, is it like the other Elachi ships which you can get through events? I didn't do those because I was taking a break from Star Trek Online when those was on, so I don't know if it looks different. If someone can let me know, it could be appreciated. just have a quick run around the ship. The bridge. So this is the bridge here, as you can see. You can't actually use this door, there's no way to use the doors. It looks like those missions when you do the Elachi missions Romulans, when you're doing Romulans, or some of the episodes where you gotta go to the Elachi space stations. It's basically that. That's all there is to it. There's a captain's chair here where you can sit down. And you get this, and that is basically all about it. And it goes off when you come out. So yeah, there's nothing special whatsoever about the bridge, really. I'm not a great fan of it, to be honest. So what we'll do, we'll come out of this and we'll do a quick patrol so you can see what it's like in combat. Like I said, this is not a very good build, but I am using the current traits and the current. So I'm using the trait of the ship, and I'm also going to be using the console as well, so you can see what they are like. I don't usually use the trait at all because I think the trait is absolutely useless, but there you go. And I think the best one to do is this one. Like I said, this is a very basic build, so you can see what it's like on just a very basic build.
Our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over
Let's see what this is like. There you go. That's the console. When we go to the next set of enemies, I'll show you the basic maneuvers. See, it is fairly good. It is a fairly good ship. If it's kitted out properly, then yeah. For people who like this type of ship, I can see it being a fairly good little ship. Especially considering it's free, and if you don't want to spend any money on the sea store, then at the end of the day you can't complain. You get some decent weapons. Here is the invasive maneuvers. Yeah, if you don't want to spend any money in the sea store, so it's free to play a player. Which I haven't spent a lot of money over the years. I've been playing this game for years. I spent a lot of money on the sea store getting ships for years, but for a free ship, you've got to do a bit of work to get it. Then yeah, it's fine, you know what I mean? But for if I was going to have to spend a lot. Stop landing. We're going to have to spend any money to get. I wouldn't have bought this ship. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't have spent any hard-earned cash on this ship. I did spend a bit of money to complete the event because I want to get the deal you get after. Oh, because I'm really short a deal on one of my major tunes. So. Yeah, so
for your assistance. And we have the suspect.
So as you can see, just to do the basic missions, it's fine. And that's with just the weapons you get straight from the box. I haven't upgraded them or reloaded them or nothing. If you are a free-to-play player, then yeah, it's a good little ship. Well, I think this trait is useless. I don't use that. I use which one am I using? Improved templates that I'm using from one of the I think it's 10 pops. I use that, but apart from that, the actual console has actually saved my butt a couple of times when I've been in battles, because if you are getting hammered in battle, you just press this and then you just disappear, and anyone who's got target lock on you does actually lose the target lock. So this is useful. The console is useful, but the trait I think is just a regular trait spot. Now if you haven't got any other decent traits, like for instance I've got this off the, I think this is off the Dreadnought, the Yorktown. Is it Yorktown? Yorktown one, I think. I've got that off the Exchange because I'm using Beam Overload. That's off the Exchange, Honored Dead. That's from the what ship is it? It is the Tactical Odyssey, T6 Tactical Odyssey, because I'm using the Torpedo. Most of this you can get through Fleet, or well actually all of this you can get through Fleet and do missions. So none of this costs any money. Now these come with the ship. This is off the one of the Ricari. Echoes of Light, I think it is.
We've been in regular contact with the Ricari.
Yeah, it's the Echo Light. I'm using all those three.
Designed.
So that one and that one I'm actually using off the Ricari. That's from the Colonist kind of deflector. That is of the Competitive Reputation. That's a Colonist shield and also a Colonist shield, I think. No, that is from... No, so that's a colony deflector, is it? Yeah, it's a colony deflector, and also... I think that one is from the Spire. That came with the ship, that's from the Dilithium Mine. Dilithium Mine. That's off one of the missions, I can't remember which one. That's off a recent event. This, I think I just remember what this one's from. It's from... if we go to... I think it's Gamma. No, confusing. Beyond the Nexus.
We recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal.
Yeah, there it is.
A ship we thought was lost.
So that's from Beyond the Nexus. This is from Butterfly, I think it is, on the Iconian Arc. Again, this is from this part of this set. Now these are just picked up while I've been doing missions or drops or whatever. Yeah, so none of this costs anything to get. And like I said, the reason why I bought this ship is because I need this dough. I did wait until it was under 2000 Zen, so it didn't cost me a fortune. So yep, that's the reason why I got this, because one of my main ships, one of my main tunes is running out of dough. And besides this ship and these weapons, you also get 3 of these. Now these will only upgrade beam weapons, cannon weapons, projectile weapons, beam weapon consoles, cannon weapon consoles, and projectile weapon consoles. Now I would not use these on consoles, I will only use them on your weapons, because consoles are a lot easier to upgrade than your weapons. I should upgrade a Mark 12 very rare and a Mark 11 rare beam and a Mark 15 very rare 360 for my Dominion character with these. So these you can put it into your account bank and then switch them over to a different tune, and also all the beams are bound to account, so you can switch them over to another tune on the same account. And as for the Admiralty card, the Admiralty card is probably one of the better things about the ship, to be honest. Now where I can find the ship, as you can see I've got quite a few ships on here. This is a very old tune. There it is. So you get 60 engineering, 45 tactical, 21 science, and you get plus 20 attack and engineering when alone. These are decent Admiralty card, especially considering it's not going to cost you anything. And yep, that is my review of the ship. Is it worth getting? Well yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. It's part of an event. The weapons, if you do use disruptors, the weapons are pretty good. The ship, yeah, it's alright. The trait is absolutely useless. The console, I can see where it can be useful, especially if you are in a escort type ship or a frigate like this and you're getting battered. You press this and then you just get untargetable. You get out of there and you're untargetable, so you can recover your health. It is useful, the console is useful for that, but the actual trait, I don't think the trait is that good, to be honest. It's not worth a slot on your traits for that, but the console is worth it. So this is Blackjack signing off.